Good Thursday morning, everybody. How goes it? All right, today we're heading to Dade City, Florida. We're going to be cleaning the Sheriff's Department, Pasco County Sheriff's Department on State Road 52. Should be an interesting job. I've cleaned it before. It was about 4 years ago, so it should be pretty moldy, and should be a lot of things to talk about. And we're going to be cleaning all the concrete, and we're going to be cleaning the curbing as well. Needs a good cleanup. All right, so we'll see you in Dade City. Let's get after it. Hey, Don from Super Blast. Here we are, standing from the front of the Pasco County Sheriff's Department. Okay, now they got a big gate of security over there. What we're going to do is clean this front of this building, all the curbs out front here, the stairs, the building, sidewalk all the way down to there. Then we're going to shoot down the side of the building, get all that done. It's been a while since we've been out here. Let's take a look at this here. This will be like a night and day difference when we're done. But look at this. Look at this. That's on there good. All this. Got some cocoons up there. All that stuff up there is very dirty. The gutter's even rotting out right over there. You see it? But all this needs to be cleaned up. There's algae in every one of these windows. That's pretty disgusting and pretty bad. All right. The before and after is going to be awesome. All right. First thing we're going to do, SH everything down. Then we're going to get all this concrete done. These stairs, we're going to be using the turbo nozzle to get the curb done out front here. We're just going to do it from there all the way around to there. Not going to get crazy with all that stuff. We got other curbing to do along that side over there. On the side of the building, we'll get all 200 feet of hose out. We'll head on down there. Should be able to reach all the way down. All right, let's get after it. All right, first thing we're gonna do is start right here. Wait for that soap to come on. There it is. The worst windows you've seen in all year. Watch how clean it comes. Get a nice coat of that. Well, it's not going to cooperate. Trying to get that hose to jump the, feel that algae on that bench. All right, we'll be right back. Got to go free that hose up. All right, this is how you get up top. All right, let's take a look at this window over here. Oh yeah, a lot of that algae's going away. We'll hit it again with this. Now that's going to soak on there and work really nice. All right, let's get the rest of this concrete SH'd up and then we're going to get after it. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Okay, now we got our mini Mondio out. Now what we're we're going to do next is going to go ahead and unhook this from the injector. Put this on the injector so no SH keeps dripping out. Then we're going to hook up to this machine here. We're going to get full blast 10.6 gallons a minute. We got about 150, 160 gallons of water in there right now. That'll be fine. Just got to keep our eye on the pressure. Just got to keep our eye on the water. So we almost got 175 gallons. We're going to start mini mondoing over there on that sidewalk. Come all the way up, go up there as far as we can go. Come back down, get all this. Go back up there, get all of that, then get the turbo nozzle out and finish this up. Get the curb done. Up the stairs, you got to get done with the turbo nozzle. All this curbing, all the way to there, all the way to there. Then we'll be done with the front. We'll rinse everything off. All that algae's coming off the window there. All we got to do is rinse it off. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. All right, 10.6 gallons a minute. Let's get after it. Look at that. Night and day. Let's get after it. Okay, you can see a big difference. Look at that. Okay, now if you guys are having trouble with the line going down, let me give you an example. Now if that starts happening to you, just tilt your thing sideways like this and it won't leave the line. Just helpful tips, all right? Get after it. All right, now that's like night and day. Meritech Mini Mondu, 10.6 gallons a minute. How can you go wrong, right? All right, let's get after the rest of this. Then we'll rinse everything off. Front will be all done, sidewalks will be done. Get the turbo nozzle out next. Get all this stuff cleaned up, then we'll rinse it all off, post treat it, and we're gonna head down the side of the building there, all right? All right, let's get after it. All right, we got all the concrete done. All we got to do is rinse it off, turbo nozzle, all the curbing and all that stuff. All right, we'll be back for a final review of this area here. The windows, see that all clouded up window there? It's got SH all over it. We need to get some water on that, rinse that off. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. We'll see you when this is all finished. Then we'll do some more stuff, show you how dirty that is over there and how we're going to clean that up. All right, let's get after it. All right, look at that. Everything came out really nice. All the stairs look really good. All this curbing's done. Let's take a look at this window. This window was the messiest thing on the property. Look at that. It's perfectly new now. Everything looks clean out front. Been working on this concrete and curbing for a while now. Curb out in front of the office there looks great. We'll take a look from there. Now we're going to head down this way, get the back of the building. Then we got to get this, somebody to let me in the gate over there, get the rest of this building cleaned up. See how nice the curbs look? You pull up, it looks nice. Everything looks great. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. Okay, I can see on this window right there that it has some streaks on it. We're going to rinse that back off a little bit better. Then we're going to head on down and get the rest of the windows done. All right, let's get after it. All right, we're done all the way to that section right there. We're going to go add 50 more feet of hose. We'll get just beyond that. We'll be able to spray all those with the long, tall reach tip. But all this stuff has been done, rinsed off. It looks great. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's go get some more hose, and we'll get the rest of this done. Then we'll see you on the other side when we get through the gates. Just got to finish this up over here. Then I'm done with all this. It looks good. How nice and clean the windows look. Everything looks great. Except for that rust coming down off of that light right there. I'll try to do something with that. All right. We'll see you on the other side. Let's get after it. All right, here we are. Gonna be cleaning the sidewalk all the way down and the curbing in between the cars. They got an email and they were told I was coming, so we'll do all the curb down and get it all, pretty much all of it, till you get to this truck. Then we can't do any more after that. All right, I'm gonna start the back here. Gonna be washing all this off. See that black algae all the way up there? We got to clean all this concrete out here. We'll be right back. All right, let's have a look. We got everything SH'd in here. All the metal is all the way to there. On the outside of that, we need a turbo nozzle for these curbs. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to get ahead and SH all the way down and get all that hallway done over there, that easeway, breezeway they call that. Get all this done and SH'd. Get that railing over there. It's got green on. I can see it from here. Then we'll be rinsing all the way back. Get all this concrete done with the mini Mondu. Then we'll go ahead and step down there. Get all that stuff down there done. Get these curbs done from there to there. We got to get this curb done. This curb is nasty, nasty. Dan, you're right about curbs. They're nasty. All right. All right. Let's get after it. We'll be back. Hey, hey, hey. We're coming along. All the cement's clean back here. Now look at this curbing. We got this cleaned up next. How are we going to do that? turbo nozzle. All right, we'll show you how it's done. Let's go ahead and jump on the gun and get after it. This stuff is great, man. It don't get any better. All right, see that curb right there? We'll be back. I gotta get my glasses. What a dummy. All right, we're back. This even has some black algae in the concrete here. There's a couple other spots I got to treat with the pump up as well. We'll look at all that in a minute. I think we've seen enough turbo nozzle for one day. We'll be back. Show you how to get rid of this black algae. See that black algae that's still on the curb? That's got to come off. Alright, let's get after it. Alright, let's take a look at this. See the curb? See that black stuff along there? Black stuff in the cracks. There's a couple black areas down this way too. Something like that. That's just some dirt. We do have a couple there. Alright, let's get the sidewalk done. And sidewalk done all the way down, all the way to there, all the way down to there. We'll get the front of the building and we're done all the way where the stairs are. We still got to clean the stairs, the sidewalk, and the rest of the building. Then we'll be done. Shouldn't take that much longer, about an hour and a half or so. All right, I'm Tom from Super Blast. Let's get after it. Hey everybody. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the film. I never took another bit of film after I left. I was talking to some of the police officers and the superintendent at the sheriff's department. Really nice people over there. Dan, thank you for the work, buddy. As always, you're the man. And just look at these pictures. I took some pictures before I left so you can get an idea of what the stairs look like and what the building looked like when it came out. Came out perfect, but I just wanted to go ahead and let you know that I forgot to film the rest when I left. Matter of fact, I left the camera clipped on the trailer. I happened to see it out of my rearview mirror. It wasn't going to come off, but I'm like, you dummy. That's how you lose $400 worth of stuff when you do stupid stuff like that. And I've done it before. Camera flew off the back of the trailer one time and it got run over, and I was able to get the card out of it though. So that was the only saving grace of the day there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. It was a great job today. And we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be going to Tampa. We're going to be doing a pool, cage, and a driveway. So it'll be pretty cool. And it's a regular customer. Then we're going to work Saturday. We got a big project on Saturday. Then we'll have a full day of work on Monday. Then I'm off. Tuesday, I got 2 doctor's appointments. Going to see the gastro. Go over the results of the endoscopy and the biopsies they took out of my esophagus where the ulcer is. And then I got to go see my surgeon on the same day. Then Wednesday, I'm going to Ameritech to get full maintenance on the machines. And then I'm going to enjoy some time off for Thanksgiving. All right? All right. Remember, what? Oh, get after it. Have a good night.